Hey, Shai here, and in today's Ask the Expert series, I've put together a very special neck massage for you. Neck tension, I think, affects almost every single person I've ever massaged, and over 20 years, I feel like I've come to learn that when we have neck issues, it doesn't just affect the neck, it affects a lot of other places, and similarly, a lot of those other places affect the neck. So this massage puts together a comprehensive way to treat the neck, and it comes from my transformational Thai massage program. This is my certification and coaching program in how to do all of these things at a really high level. And so what I'm showing you here is customizing, really taking parts of what I teach students, different techniques, and putting it together for very specific purposes. And this one's all about the neck. So I really hope you enjoy it. And if you want to get certified, if you want to go deeper with all of this, if you want that guidance and support in this virtual setting, then there's a link down below. Check it out. Also, of course, if you have any specific questions, any things that you want to see demonstrated, post them below, and maybe I will make a video for that in the future. Now, this is a condensed version of how we do the neck massage. If you want the expanded version, then become a Patreon supporter. You not only get the neck massage, but you get all kinds of content that I share only on Patreon for dedicated practitioners and people who want to go deeper with this practice. All right, so check this out. All right, neck massage, which has definitely become a specialty over the years. My own neck, other people's necks. You start to realize, first of all, just what a miracle of life the neck is. So much appreciation for it. And also, just how connected our neck is to so many surrounding areas. So I'm going to start with what's called the rolling pin. Working muscles where the neck meets the shoulder. So yeah, depending on the person, neck issues are so often a product of life, lifestyle, stress, tension, awareness of our own posture, our weight, our anatomy. There's a lot of factors that go into people having neck pain. And as a result, when I massage people's necks, I want to spend a lot of tender time both on their necks and on their surrounding areas. And I want to create some space and length in the general area. The Thai massage works so well because, as you'll see, we've got some really nice stretches and ways to just kind of lengthen the general area while we massage. And when a neck is overwhelmed, it's looking for avenues, it's looking for ways to disperse some of the tension and some of the stress that it accumulates. And so one of those ways is down the arm, and therefore a nice mobilization, as I'm doing right now, a nice articulation of the shoulder and a stretch for the arm. Is not only for the arm, but we're creating space. We're creating like a chain reaction of release that goes right up into the neck. So doing all that on one side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so from here, I'm going to bring her down. And we're going to give a nice, one of those sweet Thai massage stretches I was talking about. So, coming down, walking her right up my feet, letting my feet rest right at the shoulder blades. And then this is the fish. And so in the fish, the balls of my feet are right where her scapula are. And then this becomes a chest opener, an upper back opener, a heart opener. Again, tight necks, neck issues, you know, as I just said, it's tightness, it's clenching, it's restriction of space and movement. And so this is a great counter to what our necks typically find themselves doing. So I love to let my clients and my partners rest here for a few nice breaths. And we just hang out together. I put a pillow here. I can even let go of her head that way. I can open her up a little bit more. It's a restorative opening, a gentle stretch of the whole upper back and upper body. The counter movement also to rounded shoulders. And for all of us who sit at desks, who drive, who type and text, and we round our shoulders and we don't even notice it. Again, all of that has a great impact on our necks, and so this becomes a perfect antidote. So a nice long rest and fish, and then coming out, I'm gonna guide her down. She gets herself comfortable, and I get myself comfortable. So what I love to do as I get ready to give a neck massage, a nice extended neck massage, is I sit on something. And again, I'm going to start with just a gentle stretch. Just create a little length and a little space. And then I begin massaging her neck. And what I like to do is use a combination of my thumbs and fingers to explore here. And so where I find tension, so let's say right here, there's like a little mound of tension. Start with really light pressure. Just like we were doing when we used our forearms, it's about gentle circles. It's about melting. You don't have to do too much. You just do a little. The body will then invite you in once some space has been made, and then you can go in a little deeper. And sometimes it's really just a little deeper. When someone has been accumulating tension in their neck for years, you know, our goal is not to alleviate all of it in one session, but bring some relief and work with the rhythm of her body. So sometimes you get a little bit of softening. And sometimes you get more. Be present and work with what their body gives you. How slow can you go? How high can you fly? That's our motto. That's our at the center of everything we do. It means really to be gradual, to take your time. So identify all these muscles that go from where the chest and the shoulder meet the neck. I love to use a good rocking motion, so even though I'm using my fingers, it's about the only time in the massage where I like to use my fingers because of how delicate neck muscles are. But I have a technique. You can see that my elbow is resting on my leg, and that means my leg is actually helping to create the pressure. And I don't need a lot of pressure. If I needed more pressure, I wouldn't use my hands, I wouldn't use my fingers. Because going up and down, a lot of repetition is quite important when giving neck massage. And we started with our back and forth and our light pressure, and now things have really softened a lot more. And so I can sink in a little more. I can stroke. I can come back to those stretches. Even take my fingers a little bit in the back of the shoulder. Bring some circles in that area. Again, I feel some nice tension there. Keep my fingers together, rock forward, press. And it feels easy on my body. And so I mentioned earlier how that neck is looking for ways to disperse its tension. One of those avenues is right here in the front of the chest. And so for me, every time I give a good neck massage, I'm going to also find time to make some circles and rock in and sink in these upper pecs. Of course, those pecs, they attach here in the upper arm. And so part of my neck treatment, once I create a little space in there, first spot, I'd love to come back. Repetition sometimes is really your friend for that deeper therapeutic effect. And then I keep traveling down the body. What I like to do is come on down to the arm. And really, I'm kind of improvising as I go from fingertips to knuckles. What I'm doing is I'm listening to my body and I'm saying, okay, I want to use my whole body. I want to use it wisely. While I knead into these areas, I've used my fingers a decent amount, and I use them some more when I get to the other side. But my knuckles, I can use them a little bit here. I can use my palm. And I can definitely make sure I'm rocking. One of the 4 pillars of this massage is rocking, at the very heart of everything that we do, where I rock first and then press second. So when I make sure I'm always rocking with what I'm doing, again, everything comes from my core. My fingers are not overworking. So as I've been rocking and pressing, I notice not only the outside of the arm has some tension, but so does the inside right here. So Again, this just comes from how slow can you go? I'm taking my time. And in that easing in motion, feeling that tension, I just want to keep making some circles and exploring and feeling the top of the bicep and that inner channel of the bicep as well. I can already feel a lot of softening going on. And continuing down the arm, just gonna take some time to work the forearms as well. My favorite little moves here sometimes is that I'll put it so that her palm is facing down. I'll put a knee right in a little soft crook above the wrist and massage right there in that way. It helps to lengthen, create some space here. And that's what we want. Let's create space. Let's create length. Let's be the antidote to those tight necks, tight bodies. I'm going to give it a little stretch. So since there's already a blanket here, I'm just going to bunch the blanket up under her armpit because my foot is now going to go there. And then I can lean back and pull and release. And repeat. Okay, finishing up this first side. And we're going to head to the other side. And to finish things up over here, we're going to first press on both of those tops of the shoulders. So nice to feel the fruits of your work. You can feel a lot more opening, a lot more space. And press on the backs of the shoulders with both of my hands. And you can see how her neck moves as I do that, and creating some nice length, natural extension. Have a seat. And gently pull, lengthen that neck, and then I love to bring the head forward, release, and repeat. Release, turn the head to one side, side lengthening. Couple times there, and then to the other side. Bringing the head back to center, and as I bring it down, a little bit more of that lengthening. Make a few nice circles, both of my hands on each side of the neck. Encouraging even more relaxation, more lengthening. And then finishing up a nice head massage, and another one of those avenues, another one of those places where tension is looking for its way out of the neck is the jaw. So I love to spend some good time with some circles right here. You can just bring some deep relaxation to the scalp, to the head, giving those thoughts a chance to melt away. All of it. Great therapy for the neck. And there we go. Wonderful neck massage. So there's the neck massage for you, and here you have about a 20-30 minute treatment that you can give to loved ones or clients or people in your life. If you want to learn how to expand that out and really turn that into a whole massage that not only targets the neck but targets so many other parts of the body, then check out my transformational Thai massage program. It's a certification program, it's a coaching program, it's a life coaching program as well. It's all there to help support you in done-for-you ways to get you practicing Thai massage at a super high level right away. Check that out on the link below. And if you have any questions about the neck massage, then post them in the comments below. I'm here to help however I can. And in the meanwhile, I just want to wish you amazing massages, and we'll see you real soon.